Hi, and welcome to another really quick little coloring tutorial for Copic markers. I'm actually going to show you a technique today that demonstrates a bit of a peeled paint kind of look that you'd like to achieve on an image, say like this one. It is called Sailing with My Dog. It's a Sarah England design from Cornish Heritage Farms. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put colors that normally do not blend together in this image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with E40. It's a brick white, and I'm just going to kind of loosely color in more the center areas of my boat, going with the grain of the imaginary wood that you would have there. So just loosely like that. And then I'm going to use this marker and pick up, if you can see on this transparency here, I have a couple of different shades going on. They are YG45, a cobalt green, and B28, a royal blue. And I've just wiped them onto my transparency. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick them up with my E40 marker and wipe the color in, because I want to have a couple of tones going here. I think I want the green more in the middle, and I'm going to leave the blue more for the edges. So I'm going to bring the green in here. And here a little bit. Just so that this boat looks like maybe it was painted a couple of times. And then if you've got excess on your marker, then just rub it off on a piece of scratch paper. And then I'm going to move over to the blue, and I want quite a bit of blue, so I'm going to really wipe in the blue. Because the blue is the most recently painted color, I think. And as you see, you can get kind of extra hits of color here and there. You want to make sure you kind of keep your darkest color closest to your edge. And move on to the next panel here. And you really get a nice amalgamation of actually all three colors. You can go back and put a little more green in if you don't think there's quite enough green, which I'm going to do a bit of. And go back to my blue here. Pick up a bit of those green tones. Okay, and then when you're done with that, just make sure there's no more color on your tip of your marker, and then just go and smooth it out. Now to go over the rim and kind of finish it a bit, I'm going to take my E15 marker and make this edge look like wood. There. And when you're done, you get kind of this neat kind of peeled look, and I think it reminds me of some of the boats that I saw when I was out in Italy. It's many different colors of boats with many different layers of paint, and so it's neat to add some interest to your boat to give it kind of the more water weathered look. So you can play around with that. You can go back in. I would probably go back in with my blender pen and just maybe add area of highlights where it's the lightest, so kind of highlight a bit in here, maybe right in here. It's always good when you're adding blender to add a bit of blender and then wait, see how it reacts, because as it dries it pushes the color, and so wait a little bit before going back in again and wiping a little more in. Great. Okay, I will finish up this image and then I'll post it on my blog along with a card, but thanks for watching today.